Hello, and welcome to 8 July in the year of the 2026. I almost said 2028. I don't even know where I am. Barely. We're lucky I know. No, I don't know when I am. I just don't know when I am. Check our audio. Come on. But are we really? Say, no. Something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? Come on. Hold on. Oh. Close. Okay. All right. Turn the game down. Hopefully we don't blow out everybody's ear holes. I am not, well, not prepared smartly enough to to add the light, the chat, and all the things. And yeah, so I'll add that. All the chat and figures. Hey, handsome. Yeah, I was wondering where you were. Would you like to come say hello early? Do you want to come up here while we check chat? Where is everybody? You guys are at the circus with me, the one, the only, the most adorable hostess and ringleader this side of 3 Atlas, Phoenix Electra. I thought, let's think about legacy. So I won't leave you with nothing. All right, let me check the chat. Come on, handsome love. Yeah, great. We go. Good, we got 2 chats. So you better come on up, handsome. Loki, your fans are not very chatty right now, but they would really love. Oh, are you just gonna have a hairball instead? All right, just cheers. Just don't. If you can hear it, don't mind the cat in the background. But please pile on in. There are options up in the front row for the most amazing Circus peanut gallery. Nope. Yeah, we're not playing punchline, but the puns, the pontifications, their punctualism is spectacular, and there are options up in the nosebleeds for the most spectacular works. And you know what? I'm here for you guys too, because I frequently have other things hands are doing, and I can't be sitting and clickety-clacking all the time in all the chats as much as I would like to, and or I need to listen because content is so amazing, which is why yeah. So we are here for that all. I still all right. And I'm pushing buttons. Dude, we're here 3 times a week, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hello, Relax. How are you? I hope things are going good. Loki's here. Freya's glowering at me. If I change the camera angle, we get her too. And Rumble, it must be working on something on the Roku app, unless it's me, because. But holy moly, my list of things. I forgot my list. Here, let me go. Phoenix, are you a good hostess after how many years? No, never. I pretend, but I'm not the most awesome button smashing Phoenix. I'm the subpart analog slop show. Schlop show. Hey, babe. That's all right. Let me offer you Loki of the fleet. Hopefully the audio is not quite a but all the I heard me. I didn't think I'd accidentally gain up so high. Like all the high. Don't be too for the rub. Figured. Today's just been a funny day. Yeah, somehow I had to be at the office, and who needed to get woken up at 8:30 in the morning? And I didn't even stay up late. Yeah, this kid. Uh, oh, am I stuff? Oh, that's why. Okay. Nice. Not a big. I don't. Oh, Phoenix should he come out swinging? Yeah, might as well. We've been spicy, but oh no, thought I was bit rated. Do you, the sewing machine or the mic? It's only Okie no that question. But if I no, I saw live on the app. So I am so flufferly discombobulated. Oh, all right, that's good. Sweet. All right, well, I'll start sewing. I better to. Yep. I need to make stuff. Spirit is all over the. I was thinking about trying an experiment of if someone used on a channel, a Rumble event, they take your money, either get your money that doesn't show up, or yeah, I'm just curious. Is the camera? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Like, no soul for you. No soul for you. Yes. All the cats. All the. I keep thinking I'm frozen. Okay. I say who I am. We're Phoenix Electra. I'm Phoenix Electra. So I talk about myself in the third person because that's what happens when you're a streamer. Yeah, I know. I do exist with all my glorious muscles. Oh my god, thinking of muscles. Connor Murphy. I don't know if anybody. I don't know if anybody knows this chap. He was only 32. He. I remember. Okay, I can't talk about your. It just sounds funny to me. I have to get over this. Oh, Connor Murphy. Fitness influencer. Kind of started. I heard of him originally during lockdown beta edition. Yeah, I said that right. Ours lockdown alpha coming. Oh, to be seen. But Phoenix, you are getting distracted. Connor Murphy, fitness, health, bodybuilding. And he kind of went literally crazy. Died from drowned yesterday in Thailand. I wonder, isn't the doctor or whatever here? I don't know, but yeah, that was that happened. I was like, oh, I remember watching him a little bit. He was kind of kooky and crazy, but yeah, try to keep for folks stay 6 above the ground until they're. Oh, you know what? You never know when our punch card's up. Though I guess though it's better to be on teacher's time clock than at our own. And yeah, I can go with that. So I know that Terrence Pop is not in the age group that Labs is trying to find for side scrollers, but we did drop and tag ups and let them know because I think they're getting ready to read their 600th. He's nearing 600 lives saved from suicide through, what does he say, logic, reason, and comedy. So yeah, all the things, keeping that and the other thing. And he deserves something. I think, chat with somebody besides early things and this alleged upcoming debate that he's going to have with Esther. Let's get him something where I think he can like actually move the needle, and not that he's not moving the needle, but sorry, okay, we are back. Okay, now I can. There, I've got there, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. So yeah, I was putting that out there. I finally found, I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled through Lance's page to find a post. Pop's not in his 20s, but trying to help catch those young chaps at that age so that A, they can learn the horribleness that are bitch-ass ladies, and maybe them from some choices. Or just yeah. Not all their episodes are for me. There's sometimes when the episodes where the chat Blake is on and they do their fucked up but funny, I really check out before that because some of the things, blood, gore, pustules, different things, sometimes it's just a little much for me. That are fully sensitive stomached and squeamish. But not for me, not all the time. Regardless, I think they're reading 600th tomorrow, up soon, and that's spectacular. What did he say? They're the only veteran suicide organization that actually tracks their numbers and knows well, I think he knows exactly. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think he's probably done more, but those ladies, gentlemen primarily, and the ladies didn't feel the need to reach out to. Not everybody needs share all your stuff and super public. So yeah, what a segue. Connor Murphy to Redonkulous and Terrence Pop. Oh, because my brain, the list of things has been up, running around, absolutely crazy. The wildlife bridge, I thought it was like 24, no, it's like 37 billion, some bajillion dollars. We don't need your bullshit. Can we just get real things of this? Here, we think, oh, Phoenix, socialists, all these people, they have the luxury of having never learned a skill, done a day of hard labor, gotten their hands dirty, believe that because they are so educated that they think they understand what the world needs. Oh, good, but it's always so much fun to spend money, right? Isn't that the case? Yeah, I wish that there was a way, a mechanism for a hard moratorium on them the transfer, because this is absolutely bonkers. Just stop all payments and to figure out who and what and where. Ooh, I think you know the song for me. Oh, they're so educated in the way they want you to be. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. And if I hear, I, the way the socialists on the left banter around Nazi without, I think, without understanding that it's National Socialist Democrats. They're on the same side. They've got this name that doesn't have, that on the surface in English doesn't include socialist, but I told someone not too long ago, I'm like, I want socialist on either side, please, and thank you. Keep them. No. Whether the government owns all the shit or the guys that the people own all the shit. Regardless, you end up with the nothing and awesomeness that is, how long has Mitch McConnell been dead, and who goes to fucking China to visit the vice president when your husband of how many years is on life support and or he's been dead for at least 2.5 weeks. I love all these posts that you're too kind to I pretend to be judicious. I've got stronger words, but yeah. Yeah. I 100%. Or if not, then will be shortly. I mean, he was in the hospital for upwards of 2 weeks when I saw this story pop off initially last week, unconscious at his home in DC at 84. No, you are not long for this word. He's Joe Biden's both. Yeah, well, brain dead. And I was gonna say, wouldn't you imagine these people wanting a retirement and some time with their families and grandkids? And I think the answer is yes. But their handlers, the what is it? The techno corpocracy. You just heard it about it. They've been so quietly slow rolling this. Yeah, it's been floating around for about a week now, because he's now allegedly been in the ICU for 3 weeks currently. Yeah, no, they're making it. This is why I think, yeah, they've been slow rolling this. And that ex post from, who was it, Scott Jennings? Like, oh yeah, I talked to him for like 45 minutes. I'm like, you can call the ICU and have somebody hold the phone up to his ear and you can talk for 45 minutes. But that's not suggesting necessarily that the lack of the word said that he spoke. He spoke back. It was, I spoke to him. Yes, the technocrats. Yeah, because it was like just the oligarchs now, but the techno oligarch shittiness, the new iteration of the Fabian corporal cocktail. I'm just making up words left and right. Are you back to show me your handsomeness, Fluff? He wants to be just the star of the show. Thank you for the chin. Water, dear. Oh, relax. Oh, that's why everyone is freaking out on Scotch. Yeah. The words. I've learned, because it was the same thing that we learned when Colonel Watkins was talking about the ferrous cyanide the chemical weapons agents. The words that they used were, there were no unknown side effects. They knew the side effects that was going to result from this chemical. So what they said was true. It's the words that are in between that aren't said where the truth is. Yeah. And I keep seeing, like, Thomas Massey, I think that Massey's post was a troll, because he's like, I talked to him too. Yeah, you can call, yeah, I, yeah. But still, what loving, deep-seated marriage does the partner, husband, wife, when your partner's in the ICU, go abroad? Like, no one in their right mind. Yeah. I've heard, yes, he seems differently. I like there's a lot that I don't dislike about him. Those pictures, when where were they in the Virgin Islands with him and his wife and MGT and her husband? At the timing of that was like, that's interesting. But at least he was on the right side for food. Oh man, the Amish got a shitty feeling this week though. No, you must be forced to do these things. And the audacity in the guys that is California and freedom, except for when it comes to not freedom things. Relax. I question to you, relationships and what's. Yeah, 100%. And McConnell's current wife, is Chinese and just met. She left his bedside to go talk to the vice president in China. My speculation is that she's been his CCP handler this whole time. But, true. Oh yeah, well they've been married for years, so yeah. I mean, you can't. I heard somebody say that just about most individuals of Chinese ancestry in this country are CCP handlers, family of CCP handlers, or being handled by CCP handlers. So, yeah, they are strange bedfellows and yes. Well, this we know because Feinstein's driver was a CCP operative, allegedly, and just like listening in. But we have to stop rolling out these geriatricians. But that's because what I was getting at in my roundabout. I tried not to. I was gonna think I wasn't gonna be spicy, but oh god, brother is Chinese. No. Oh, really American, but parents are Chinese. Yeah, I mean, not all of them, and not, but yeah. I think, did I qualify most? I can't, no group is a monolith, so he's disappearing for months at a time. Oh, okay, so then I retract my statement. I will continue to say no group is a monolith. However, because even if you're not that way on the surface, I suspect, being an American of Chinese ancestry, the CCP, if you're here, they still own your tug your family by the short ones. And I suspect you may or may not be coerced into actions that you may not have signed up for because you're being blackmailed. Villains. They aren't. What? And you might manipulate. Yeah. And there's so many different cultural things that we don't understand. Also, I haven't thought about it in a while, but I want to just give out a shout out because I think they're also dead at this point. The 2 American pilots who landed in Ghana. Yeah, that's the African warlord country. We've been in jail. We haven't heard any updates about them today. It's not. Try not to. Don't be spicy today or be all spicy today. I did take pictures of my hot peppers. So. Oh, I'm snorting the spice out. Yeah, so I just wanted to shout out to them because we haven't talked about them in a while. Yeah, they went to jail in Ghana. Oh, the end of in December. They've been in prison, in the shithole state prison since December. So the likelihood that they are still air breathers, I suspect, is probably none. We can get it. We can get out of Africa. Yeah. Yes, please. Oh, but I haven't said this joke in a while. You know why there's no vampires in Africa? American. No. It's because they've left the rains down in Africa. But not Guyana. Yeah, I always forget because Guyana is in South America, but it sounds like Africa. It sounds like in my head it should be Africa, but really it's kind of a English Indian territory now. Oh, yeah. We needed some what we needed to be gruntled. We needed to, so they are Ghanese. No, these were American pilots. It was two American pilots. They had to land. They were flying. Oh, right, that's the backstory. Two American pilots were flying a Brazilian family to somewhere in Africa. They needed to land unexpectedly and somehow ended up in Ghana where they got rolled up. Have we ever heard any mention about this Brazilian family had enough money to pay their way out? Because it's probably the pilots just didn't have the capital to pay off the right people for their airplane landing privileges. But what did you about calling people in Ghana? I know where. Yeah, wow, that makes me sound like I've got a stutter. Would it be Guyanese? Ghanese? Yeah. Canadian. Canadian. Braziliano. Yeah. Portuguese. What an interesting language. Like every other word is close enough to Spanish that it kind of makes sense in my head, and then I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, curious. I just hadn't. It was just on my list because it's been a while. Canadian. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, they've got a carny up there. This is chat. I'm so glad you guys. I couldn't let you guys call yourself carny. No. We might be clowns, but we fucking Canadian. I don't know. Good question. Oh, I thought, Loki. Oh, you think you're getting snacks? It's not quite time yet. Give me another 20 minutes, and I'll open up the snack sack so you don't ruin your dinner. Oh. Oh, you are just making all the noises. What else do I have on my topics of my wheel of disasters? Oh, right. Who is that thinking of me? Oh, hey, you're not the. Hey, leave my mic alone. Just rub it. Feel good. Yeah, I guess we needed more grunting today. More laughs, more gruntle. Make gruntle great. You heard me say the word snacks. I want to eat. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, since we've got a California representative, I saw this story the other day. I don't remember which part of LA because it's like gigantically. And I here in like Southern California, and I just assume everybody is like within driving distance, but that's not really real all the time. But that fire somewhere where they were like, get inside, close your windows, and turn off the air conditioner, but don't evacuate. Like, that was funny. Whatever happened with it? I did say it. Basically, we are. Yeah. That's all right, because I'm in Orifuckstan, so the volcano fire. No, that was up in Mount Lassen, which is, I know, like California. It's all the same thing. It's like when I tell people or people ask and I say I'm from New York, they just assume that the city is right there, and I was like, no, there's 600 miles. There's some amount of hundreds of miles north and west. That's not New York City. Yeah, we should all by now leave and don't trust the new authorities. Yeah, well, I would like to stand and fight back for our territory. And we're not supposed to advocate for literal violence. But on the play of words, this is my assault weapon. What if your tactics are different and this is just my tactical defense weapon? I don't have an assault weapon. We're not going out and causing trouble. We're just here for defense. Like, does it make difference? Leave and no news. Yeah. Oh yeah, for the fire. Yes, that correct. Yeah, it was the most bizarre. Like, who makes that recommendation? And I know it's not as hot as it could or should be for this time of the year down there, but to tell vulnerable individuals in the freaking heat to just close all the windows and not have your air conditioner on, like, did they not? I'm curious if there was any, and the number, if there was, of heat stroke related deaths. I mean, what? I'd say what world we live in, but we live in this one. Oh, that's a unique assault weapon in case you're assaulted. Actually, by the government. This is my defense. My defense against the government. They work for us, and there's supposed to be a way that we have redress, but it can't be violent. So, how? What? How, yeah, Mount Lawson, volcano, Lawson County, that one next to Modoc in the northern part of California, that Southern California, I think, doesn't exist. Like, you should just go be a part of Oregon or Nevada or whatever. Exactly, I agree. No, the growing number of folks who are coming, dare I say, coming to their senses? Right. It's to be able to protect us against them, and they are trying to remove them and make them challenging to get a hold of because you are more easily controlled, which will be super easy. I guess we need to rally. The gun is not for us to hunt. It is for it's for both. Not cannibal. We're not advocating cannibalism around here. And check to make sure that your deer is not infected with the tuberculosis. 0 out of 0 stars. Do not recommend. But you know who would have no issue rolling up Americans if this horrific favored nation state?
I will say I am in favor of feeding communists to the homeless.
No, no cannibalism. Cannibalism bad. Also, well, we say that. That where was that publication? What has there been any significant adverse consequences for the cannibal tribes in the Congo over all these years? Hey yo! Oh, camera two, poop the bed. Are we down a camera? Oh, okay. I forgot to plug it in, which means my battery's dead. But does this mean we get free on this? I'll just. All right, one camera down. Oh. Okay, there we go. But yeah, now you can. There's Freya for sitting in her tree. Now that I've expanded it the whole way. We all fuck up. Yeah, we do. I'm glad I just turned the gain down and fucked around with the audio setting. Wait, oh, yeah, oh, right, yeah. Do they get Creutzfeldt Jacobs in the Congo? The stories that I heard about, oh, milk service persons from, or African Americans, Black Americans who were in the U.S. Army going to Congo and being like, oh, we're from Africa, they'll accept us. And then they tried to set up little camps, and then they had to have other teams come in and rescue them because the cannibal Congo tribes were like, somebody left us the buffet. Oh, it's time, bros. Time we got some of that fresh American meat for dinner. Just the curious things that pop around in and this is why I will never be one of those gaming streamers on the X complaining like, why doesn't nobody watch me? Why doesn't nobody like me? Because you guys have the most discerning, high quality taste. But are, you know, punks. So we bitch. Oh, right. Oh, actually, you know, Dave gave me this great segue because I had this thought the other day also. How is it that we in America can have the most morbidly obese people on food stamps and government benefits? Historically, I cannot in my lifetime think of a time when folks who were really destitute were fat. They were really skinny. Really skinny. Or like they were on the beginning stages and normal body composition to becoming more slender. America's got this like magical talent that all of these people who have all these benefits shaped like bubbles. But it's maybe it is just another means of control because the shitty food supply that's giving them food that's not actually food. Oh, we'll get to you, Cadbury. I see you in the corner of my brain. That's so junk. But because they are not physically fit, they're differently controlled. They're not going to be able to run away from anybody or stand up and, well, I guess they could like smother you if they sat on you. But yeah, I just like how does somebody riddle me this? I guess should we write Phoenix McFury a riddle? It has to do with this. I'm gonna stew on this. This will be good. Oh yeah. What a great segue. Cannibals, obese, seekers. I don't know. Oh, right. Do we need to talk about the disease care model? Yeah, it's all a filler problem. It's all a something. They're so calorically dense with basically no nutritional value, and they've trained generations of, we don't need to do nothing. As I just, oh, it goes, all of these ancestors, they've forgotten their ancestors who were house proud and tidied their things, kept things nice. Yes, did they wear bonnets? Probably. You know where they didn't wear them? Out in public. Bonnets are for bedtime. You'd put your hair up in your set maybe on a Saturday and you're doing your housework, getting ready so that your hair's nice for Saturday night or for church on Sunday. Bonnets have a time and a place. But going out to fucking Walmart in your slippers with your onesie on and your bonnet, not it. We just take pride in our appearance a little bit. What, Phoenix? Who are you talking? You didn't even put on a lip today, but I did do my hair. It looks spectacular. Not allegedly as good as Tiny Panda Face, who looks like love is in there. It's so. I hope the best to those two, Jada and Tiny. Unless they're not really public or they're not really dating, but yeah. I try not to. It's very hard for me to tell lies because I put my hair in a set and then put a kerchief on, or I mean, because people always get mad because I agree with Hillary. Oh, funny. I don't know who that is. Oh, you hate Hillary. Oh, yeah, that's another match made in interestingness. She wears the pants and he wears the red dress. Oh, but more shoppers every time. I never go there. There's one within driving distance, but there's other places I can go to. I've not been a frequent Walmart shopper for nigh on 20. Yeah, about 20 years. Like, we'll go intermittently, but there's always an event. Yeah, it seems like Walmart's becoming the new Waffle House. Oh, you have confronted her. Oh, funny. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. I hope they are happy. Oh, that's what I was getting at. Because it's so sweet to see folks like from chats or different things. Your secret servants wasn't nice to say the least when she ran for president. Yeah, I was on a stage with her. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about that in a while. I may or may not, or blah 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 blah. Girl Scouts 175th anniversary of the women's right to vote in Seneca Falls, where the Women's Rights Museum is. And on one of the days, Hillary Clinton was there. And some other event. I don't know. Somehow it happened. My mom ran into her and was trying to I think she made a Men in Black joke to her Secret Service guys. Oh man. Oh yeah, then it was recorded by the time I got home and it never happened. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Well, they show what they want you to see and will re-edit things so that they can make it appear that you're supportive of them. That's so funny. And I knew all my conspiracies are true. Right? Yeah. It's worse than we think. They're so horrible that most of us who are tender-hearted and believe that people are inherently good don't even have the mental capacity to mean 1/10 of the horrificness of their machinations. Right? That's fascinating. Oh man. I'll post it on X later when my camera 2 comes back to life after I plugged it in. My chili de arbo, I'm starting to grow some little chilies on it. It's funny how they just stick straight out from the little flower. You think they're gonna be all cricket, but then no, they're just hey, I'm a pepper. Oh, relax. I know I'm still on her list. That does sound like a wild experience. Yeah, oh, for sake. Listening to the Medusa Files, I guess tonight on the Alpha Warrior podcast at 6, they're gonna have Colonel Watkins will continue to talk about the Jasons, which is another fascinating group of individuals who were originally started by nuclear scientists from the Manhattan Project. Oh, you're a jelly. You're so grow. You were terrified. Yeah. Oh, that sounds funny. Charge up can Okay, where's my let me see if I can find my juicer and talk really loud. Juicer, where are you? Fuck up my other settings. Alright, let me plug you in here. Now you can all see my giant fan. Oh, let's calm down after confronting the dickhead, so you're retired. Yeah, I don't think you could have gone too much farther up the food chain than that. Yeah. The hubris of these real life isn't a joke. No, it's not. And it's been more dire than we think. Like the lucrativeness to just have drugs, alcohol, sex, video games, whatever, to just check out and not think about preparation and planning is so lucrative, but can't we have there we no, I can't. I want to. Oh, it's so easy to just I'm like, oh, a gin and tonic, a whole bottle of gin, something to just check out. But I can't. I want to so bad sometimes. I just can't. Oh, it is, yeah, it is even so crazy. But politics is a part of that too. Trolling and grifting. Yeah. Yup, here we are at the circus trolling. Our grift game is terrible. I can't. Oh, that's right. Because I commented on Iraconda's post from 2 days ago. I can't remember, but all of the was talking about how the gamers all want like a piece of the sweet rumble pie stuff, and I was like, for a group of folks on a platform who's really about free speech and independence, they're wanting an equal cut of everything. Sounds really socialist. Yeah. That's why I felt, yeah. That's just left out. It's like, yeah, I know. I thought that's what he was getting at, because it's not like we've got a making on Rumble person and a warehouse where I can just, like, shuttle you off to another maker after the show all the time. The gamer, yeah, they're so demanding. They got every game under the sun. To think that because they are smart enough to hook up a game to a computer and then press some buttons and do some clickety clacketing, that they just inherently deserve something. Like, you don't even make anything. You have to rely on somebody either really wanting to see your gameplay or be a Phoenix McFury. And watching videos frequently makes me nauseous, and I don't care. I just thought it outside of my hour of Angry Birds a night. I just am not. I would just rather be doing something where I see that I've done something rather than pushing one's in. But I realize that's just a me thing. They hate on the politics, but they don't understand they are on a free speech platform. Yeah, relax. Yeah. And I don't know if I said this earlier. I think I figured out where the pop out is so that I can get the chat and all these overlays on my RTMPS BNC settings, since we had to return to the big kids streaming settings and not just the all the proletariat rumbles offerings. Oh, they don't. Oh, yeah, not a kicker at Twitch. Yeah, they get banned. Yeah, it's so. It just makes me chuckle. Just makes me chuckle. And and then I'm just like, yo, we're just gonna show up and we make stuff and we talk shit. Because I'm vain. Turn the camera on, talk with you guys. Talk at you guys. Talk with Chad. I'm just, yeah, because I've been thinking about what my place in this world, but that, relax, but that is what we get on all the social media rejects. Yeah, that's right, I know. And I haven't pushed enough buttons to get banned everywhere, but on the surface, who thinks that they're gonna want to watch some weirdo yapper while they sit at a antique sewing machine and make shit? Like, I can't get the sewers. Hey, Simpo State, welcome. You'll drop by for a few minutes. Spectacular, good to see you. I hope your day's been good. I hope you maybe had some fireworks, that your holiday weekend was good, that the garden's growing, that the making is making. What are our ideas of, do we think that the government has a secret, never-ending energy supply that they're going to need to unveil because the grid is shot to shit and not been renovated? And I don't see any real plans on having it upgraded to meet up with modern electricity demands. Ah, the welcoming, cute, yes. I've been thinking about this for a while. Because we know string theory was just crap. But with all the stuff that the Jason, actually, it's because the Jasons got me think they're, yes, but they won't reveal it. Why would they share? Well, they're gonna have to reveal it at some point because the grid is gonna collapse, or they're just gonna need more money for all, or more energy for all the flock cameras and surveillance shit for the digital serfdom. Which, speaking of, I'm curious. Oh, it takes so much energy. The grid. Why is the grid? What? Oh, they don't tell shit. No, flock cameras are solar powered. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I misspoke. Thank you for that. Already have a black budget. Yeah, they do. Which is why I think they've got something out there. But what's not solar powered are the data centers and all the other things. Yeah, it is a bottomless pit, yes, but they the AI data centers are pigs, yes. Right. Yeah. So with all of this data that the cameras are sending back to the data centers, that requires an immense amount of energy, and they're gonna have to I wonder, they have to have something that they've been working on for years. And what is a data center? Go Google Mount Shasta data center. Yeah. Because there's no, I keep talking about the concept is foul to me. Yeah, it is. 100%. It quacks of contradictions and it beaks me the wrong way. It really was not as good as I'd hoped it would be. Library, that is a data for all intents and purposes. Yeah, a data center could be. Yeah, that's as good of an analogy as I have heard yet. Or all their targeting. Oh, because all of the data for the social credit scoring system, which I think, yes, the anal allergy. Like, oh, what is that from the, I did, all the words that accidentally just drop out of my mouth. Are we really? So, oh, hold on a second. Can I? Oh, my camera's all jackered up. I need to, oh, for fluff's sake. I keep the stream going, but, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Well, at least we can hear me talking, because I see I've been browsed for a while, but it's on OBS's end, and I don't know if I stop the stream in OBS, will it stop the show? Oh, all right, let's get back to chat. That's more fun. You could think of the government industrial complex as a giant machine to harvest human labor under the pretense of free market employment. Yeah. Yep. It's all for bad. It's not for good. It's been that way for at least 130 years. Oh, the camera's been fucked for a while. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Well, welcome to the shitty. There's always something that goes by the shitter. Oh, the coin slavery by another name. Farm. Maybe. It's something. Oh, weird. All right, well, with it, I guess we're just going to have the random me not in the picture, because I'm pretty sure if I hit the end stream button on OBS, it's going to close the whole show, and I'm not finished bitching yet. So as long as we can talk, then we're going to go with this iteration of this infidel farming. Actually, that's funny that you should say that, because Colonel Watkins has traced the most recent 120-ish years of the history to the president. Nope, I meant the present, and probably the president is in there somehow. But the more distant history does go back upwards of 500 years. Oh, you gotta eat dinner in a few minutes. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for that. I'm sorry that we're always a shithole disaster around here. If it's not one issue, it's something else. But, oh, have some yummy supper. I think we're gonna have hamburgers. There. Where was I? I guess I can move all the funny ways because nobody can see me. Keep talking. Oh, I'm gonna keep talking as long as we have audio today. Oh yeah, I got my bitch on. Oh right, infidels. Nuevo Crusado. Don't make me jelly. Oh. Yeah, with ground beef from the butcher shop from ASMR feed. No, oh, well, I could do the sewing machine if you want. And talk about the Nuevo Crusado and the possibility that I don't have fully it is good beef. Yeah, butchers locally cattle from the actual butcher shop. Way better. Oh, I haven't forgotten about you, Cadbury. You are still there. Oh, I'm getting distracted. What if the possibility the Jesuits or whatever their Vatican predecessor envoy was during the Crusades, teaming up with the Muslims in this very long-standing arrangement that through NGOs and all sorts of stuff, the piece of how we end up with the shithole that we have internationally. Yeah? What about that for a conspiracy theory? Yeah, good beef is so good. But I keep saying Cadbury because I saw on somewhere yesterday that Cadbury, Toblerone, and Oreo has allegedly teamed up with, unfortunately, I hate that these words are going to come out of my mouth, an Israeli startup to produce lab-grown cacao. Is probably hand in hand with their lab-grown milk proteins or chocolate. And I guess this is supposed to be rolling out next year. Damn it, Cadbury cream eggs. You're dead to me. Oh, did I say this? I'm gonna circle back because I went back to Israel and this attempt of to merge merge the Israeli army into the U.S. Military. No, we have no favored nation states in this country. I was talking about the tactical defense weapons, because American soldiers probably would have some comeuppance about rolling up other Americans. But you know who's not going to probably have any comeuppance about that? The IDF. So, really, until your government people just say fluff the no, this is not the United States and Israel. As much as I can't say I don't dislike that country because I've got family who still probably lives there. So, are they super Jewish and told my grandma, no, we can't eat anything because we don't think you're kosher enough? Man, that rubbed me the wrong. But did I say anything to them? No, because husband first I'm ever gonna see this relative. Whatever. Oh yeah, but BB is fine. Oh well, yeah. Well, he's a warhawk. And the way that they use this misuse of nomenclature, because Zionists aren't necessarily Jewish. I see you, the Christians, the Tucker Carlson. What? Tucker's not even what? Because he's getting paid by fucking Oman right now, which is Oman second to Qatar in the oil countries' money laundering operations? Like the Near East version of Switzerland. She realized you're not white enough for my white side, and your African side too. Exactly. They're like, you're from America, you're not African. I've seen how these people get. It is, yeah. There's a lot of mixed. You're not, yeah. But you're my relative. But no, you're not the same. You're not. No. Oh, we got some laughter creeping in. Let's have some more I was going to show this pretty pink that I'm going to hold it right now in my hand, but I'm going to switch to some pretty pink petals. We're pretty and pink today. Or not. We're pretty adorable, as always. And the show must go on. So welcome. Sorry that something's fucked up again today, but you know what? It's the circus. The show must go on. I was going to try. Oh, that'll be funny if I can get camera 2 to show up, but not camera 1. That'll be the jacked up one. We'll see in a second. It's a mixed pace, and you're all racist. That's our. It's I 100%. I don't mind. Yes, I hate all of the races equally. I'm 100% racist. I hate you all equally until an individual proves themselves that I should think otherwise. I just don't have the time or the energy, and I'm a horrible person. You're like, no, I'm not. But you're black. But no, you're not. I'm American. Damn it! I was born in this country. I was raised in this country. I'm American for fluff or nutter's sake. So you're not you're literally from Africa. Well, first generation. No, I think Relax said he was born in this country, but his dad is off the boat from Africa. So, yes. More cling to the term African American than most of these people have in any of their lifetimes. And they forget their skin color is not white, but they're full on American. Africa doesn't want them. And these people go there and they're like, oh, they're just going to accept us because I look like them. And then they get this shocking truth that looks don't mean that. Oh, well, I'm still think my favorite. It's all right. It's okay. I got a sticker. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The white South Africans really do get the shit end of the stick. Poor Elon Musk. He can't even use his disability and his neurodivergence and his African card, his African card. Do him no favors. No favor. Mm, relax. Oh, your mom is mixed. Norwegian. I don't know what that is. And English. Oh, white side, yes, relax. Oh, we're laughing. Oh, do you know? I do not like them, but they did help Africa. Uh, all right. What? No, just a welcome to the back of my hand. Got some differently unflattering angel on. Uh, oh, I fell for. I'm sure I did. I'm kind of a gullible lass. I sometimes I'm too literal, and other times I'm not literal enough. Oh, she isn't mixed. Okay, you mixed. Well, she mixed up something to pop you out. Oh, relax. I mean, that is our heritage, but mixed never applies to whites. Yeah, I'm all just Slavkanaji. And I get all this backlash about Ashkenazi. I guess we're just like the superior Jewish language. Oh. Only the culture. Oh, are we? I think. Oh, camera 2 came back. Camera 1 is still poop in the bed, but I woke up camera 1. This camera. Yep. Okay, so we've got a camera. So we're not just half a shit show. No, you don't need to see my face. That's under the machine. All these pretty leaves that I stitched. Way more exciting than this ugly mug. Okay, now you're going. All right, Cynthia, you have a great night. F off your cousin. That maybe really made. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Having the UK needing to be like, are we in support of or not in support of cousin marriages? That's the one thing that I the does the Amish community, they don't proselytize, and you can get kicked out, or you can go on your Rumspringa and choose not to come back and be a full participant. But can you marry in or be adopted into the Amish? Or are they just like you're either born Amish, stay Amish, or I don't know. That just more random mental machinations for this Wednesday afternoon that's been full of ups and downs. Yeah, I was like, I wonder. I just don't know. And it got me, my brain. Thought the house was burning down, and I was like, oh no, Phoenix, you were just having a thought. You should be careful with that. Yeah, I only know about Lee. Exactly. Right. You can have your Rumspringa and choose not to come back. Or, oh, and there was a show on TLC. Interesting. I don't know if watch those program station too much, because I know there was also the whole show about the Amish mafia. Oh, so funny. And well, it's interesting too because I remember Robert Barnes was representing Amos Miller in Pennsylvania for his farm and raw milk and all sorts of stuff. And he did not, it was important to his particular set that when people were coming to do the fundraising and the farm tours and such, there were no pictures. Some of the Amish were very no pictures, it's against their religion. Relax, they had so too many girls, it seems like a fail. Well, they've got all that good food and exercise. I mean, who wouldn't want somebody who's fit, knows how to cook, knows how to sew, has hundreds of years of generational knowledge just literally in their DNA, readily accessible, versus us tools who barely know a fraction of what our ancestors held in their day-to-day knowledge set. Yeah, I wonder. But yeah, that would be an opportunity. Are the Amish girls like the ultimate trad wife? I know all the stories that they're trying to put out of like, oh, trad wife at 35 gets beaten and abused by her husband. Trad wife bad. Wanting to have care for your home and your family. I'm gonna say I don't know how we got here, but no, it's on purpose because by the destruction of these things, yet again, we are controlled. Oh, I did not get back to that segue. The credit social scoring and the video games becoming only digital copies with no physical media be on the verge of being published by whoever it was. And I'm sure everybody else is going to roll suit. Because you know what's going to be way easier to do that when it's all digital? Wrong think, no video game for you. Did you not do the right thing by our standards? We're gonna cut you. You might have your video game, but you're gonna be limited to an hour's worth of access at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday or something stupid. This move to digital video games is, I suspect, just another preparation and grooming folks for another leg of the digital prison that we are just being. It would be more fun if we were being rickrolled into it, but we're just being, what used to be slow rolled is becoming a more quickly rolled up down this decline of disaster. It is just going to keep going. Both there are administrative violence. If we're not supposed to, we can't do real violence. But what is the unfucking? Or are we just fucked? I don't know. Hey, Juno is good. We're just doing the same sentence. Starting and yeah. Oh, that looks so pretty. Didn't work. Yeah, we have. I don't think we can like vote our way out of this. But if that's is there a mechanism besides voting our way out? I don't know. But it is work, and it's gonna be community by community. As we've seen what the attempt at a socialized, centralized, not so well. We are being fast watched currently, socialized, but centralized. That it just gets so top heavy that even if nothing else, it's going to collapse of its own. But it's starting new parties and having individuals in local communities putting themselves in the crosshairs to promote this getting back to the principles that we were warned to get, and rewriting the errors that we've gotten to by neglecting Washington's words. We were like, great, for 10 years. But it takes a very smart and intellectual, thoughtful folks to be able to fully participate in a constitutional republic. And right now we're just like a rise of a commie-cratic socialist shit show. So you are making a lot of words today. Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, right. Actually, that's a good one. I didn't. We've got Uncle Sam, the iconography. Yeah, the icons. Blah, 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 blah. And historically, it's funny that there used to be a character, Brother John, and they're trying to say, like, oh, he was the capitalist. And we also used to have Columbia, and she got replaced by Uncle Sam. We need to bring back some of these old Americana imagery, or is it time? Because I think Uncle Sam I think that imagery needs to be retired, or just doesn't. I don't think it's gonna work with our current needs. But if we're gonna put together we're gonna rebrand American iconography. What do we want? What has meaning in the now and today that would be a rallying, like something to come together, and or I guess also just a way to put a giant, what's the word? Target on our foreheads. Just like they've got their poison frog coloring and piercing. Like Phoenix, but you've got your nose pierced and you're trying to pretend to people that your root color is actually purple right now. Yeah, I know, because not all groups are the same. We're not all a monolith. I'm not on them. I don't like to have pretty colored hair and nose rings. Being 18 in Barcelona all by my without any parental supervision, it was just like in some like seedy, not really a seedy back alley, but it blended. A lot of thread, no bobbins. But yeah, I think it might be fun. I think we need something. We need a new Columbia, a new Brother John, something new and fresh that to embody the new period, new revolutionary. I don't know what the right words are. Because I've always been in the middle. I guess I don't know enough about the word progressive. No, I'm not a progressive. Love that word. I meant populist. That other P word. But I take the Groucho Marx approach of I don't want to be a part of a group that would have me. I have to change my bobbin. That something, because I mean the unit shit show that we have now, that's all paid. There's all the money laundering, all the stuff, the same way we just abuse our elders. The amount of elders that goes on in our government is quite fantastic, quite impressive. Oh, horrific of a way, but if they can hold you by the short hairs until you die, so that you don't spill the secrets of where the money comes from or who your real hands are, that they insist that that knowledge dies with. And it's so good. Yeah, all of them, all the current politicians, I think, gotta start from scratch. Start local, start from scratch. You're out of here. No, not interested. You're not born in this country, and to parents who've been domiciled here for more than the appropriate amount of time to be legal aliens, non like my grandpa was, because he was a legal resident alien. He did not fully naturalize. I saw his green card in the bureau when I was little. And it's funny that the card actually was green. I was like, oh, it's not just a thing that they like call it a green card. Hey, girly, here, come on. They need something to help make them fur good, because I've been bitching a lot and we've been spicy the past couple episodes. Come on. Oh, look at how pretty you are. All right, let me grab this Meox. Can I leave that? Here. Oh, yeah. Are you going to sing again for that? Oh, fruiters. Oh, that's a lot of snacks right before dinner. All right, that's good. Oh, Allie Sniffle, so I can't depend on your vote for the first illegal immigrant president run. You absolutely can. You know, I've been on this team for a year. I'm on your side, Allie. We have to come together. Oh, I hope you've been good. I hope you had a good Canada Day last week, that it's not too hellishly hot. Oh, I won't. Okay. Talk too loud, and she's like, no. But now I need to. Sure, hold on a second. This is gross. Water soluble stabilizer. I don't want it to like dissolve. Like, no, I'll still vote for you, because we're at a. Yeah, you guys up there. We might as well just. Come on, you guys are fluffed up too. You're doing the same here. Got your own versions of the same battle. Oh, for love for another sake. Oh gosh darn it! All the bitching. But I got 3 leaves done and got some. Oh, this is a horrible lettering. Didn't you guys? Oh, I was joking with Dove the other day. Oh, let me read this first, Allie. For me, for you, it's been hot, but it's better than winter fare. Yeah, I know it's easier. The joint pain is less when it's hot, but the dizziness from the dehydration exponentially increases. However, Ellie, you've been getting up early, so not online much, and outside lots. Oh, that's spectacular. No, there's nothing good online. There's nothing. Well, I take that back. Outside Will's show and my show. There's who needs to be on the internet. Oh, it's all stupid nonsense, but I'll completely vote for you. We need something. Something's got to change. But it's just because you got the best platform. A pot with every chicken and a sewing machine in every house. I mean, who cannot be on board with that policy? That's just so spectacular. Oops. Oh. That's on. Drawing with Edge, how are you? I hope you've been good. We've been so artfully spicy today. Fighting with one thing or the other. Oh, it's been well. I hope things are good. We're not completely melting. I am just stitching up leaves and petals so we can make some beautiful bracelets or necklaces. Oh, you know what I was thinking of? Combining reverse applique with Richelieu embroidery. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm hella spicy right now. Have been for a while, but it's my show. And be scared off enough. Be scared off the weak and the discerning remain. I'm good. Who needs therapy when I can make art and clothes and hang out with all of you? So I did. I finished the show on Sundays, and I'm like, oh man, it's 2 more days and I get to stream. I divide my week up by the next time I get to stream. It really is a thing in my brain, but I guess there's worse things to be needing in one's life to feel satisfied. We're just trying to plan for the next, plan how to deal with the traitors, invaders, and what we can do to attempt to unfluff things. Those things are so fluffed. I didn't sign up for this shit. And the more I learn how horrible it is. Can't even imagine my ancestors, my grandparents, folks who thought that who were brainwashed into doing the the right thing because they were naive and didn't have the information. But with all the things, I mean, who knew that cherry flavoring required ferrous cyanide, which could also be used to make chemical munitions that we may have just like handed over to people to places that they used them. Like the history is so much more horrific than the real. And I still would really like to know what their energy solution. What did I hear for the transformers? Or the high voltage transformers? Yeah, right. I'm so there's. Can you tell where Phoenix is? Like just talk shit, doesn't know anything. All the right words. Electricity. This is weird. But they're made in China, and there's a 27-month backlog. That's 3 years. If 2 years plus, if something happens, I blame the boomers. It's worse than that. Colonel Watkins Towner on X on YouTube Honorable. I keep shouting her out, even though never mind. The easily understandable traceable history goes back way before that. It's like 120 years. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, they're a name that you think might have done something nefarious. Yeah, they did. The boomers didn't help. I think they were the ones that got played the most because that was the MK Ultra generation. The ridiculous malfeasance that happened during Vietnam. Blatant lying of our government. Oh, the way they misused the words, like with the ferrous sulfate. Like, oh, the soldiers didn't experience any unexpected side effects of there was no unusual illnesses. Well, no, if you knew that you were poisoning them with ferrous sulfide the whole time and knew what the expected ramifications were, there was nothing unexpected. They manifested the symptoms that you fully expected them to have. There was nothing unusual. No, it goes back to ancient Egypt, but yeah, probably fear, just equally possible. I haven't done the tracing that far back. From what I joke about the Nuevo Crusado, and I think I actually talked about this earlier for my theory that the precursors to the Jesuits made a deal with the Muslims 500 years ago, and here we are. They are very compliant. Well, that was the first group that had money, access to resources, things were easy, and drugs like we've not seen before. But I know that one feels funny because like And I'm pretty sure my parents were like, literally are the baby boomers of that generation. And like, I think, I don't see them as that they did anything, but they didn't know that they were being lied to. Like, they still had the naivety to go be slow rolled along the path because they didn't know the horrificness. And now many of them are so stuck in their ways, not and or not. I think it would break some of them if they read about like the Medusa files or the Gladio operations or different things. Like I don't think all of their spirits are cut out for how that band-aid to be ripped off of their understanding of what they thought the hit was. Yeah. And I mean, I guess it's super fortunate for us that books and knowledge is still there. But then it makes me always, well, currently I'm like, but if these are the horrible, atrocious things that they finally are letting on about, what horrible, atrocious things are still yet that we won't hear about? Or that they're, and the more terrifying one is, what are they doing to us now that we don't even know? And what more are they planning for the future? They're not done until the techno all the cryptocracy is full, all controlling, or we're like some version of it's shenanigans. Yucky, drawing with edge, the boomers I know still won't take any responsibility and they won't play both sides, i.e. the hero and the victim. Yeah. That's true, because I forget that the boomers, there's the early boomers from the 50s, but the late boomers that trickle into the mid 60s, yeah, some of this like bullshit, they come from broken homes and they just like were forever scarred and broken. Oh, Ellie, here's one aspect. Think when and why did China come up with the one child policy? That was a world plan. What was plan B if plan A failed? They hammered this one out in the 1970s. Think that. Oh, Ellie, you always come up with the most fascinating, horrific truths. Yeah. I, yeah. I wonder what plan B was. Actually, I take that back. I think the threads of what plan were is biological infections targeting ethnic groups. Because I heard a rumor conspiracy that we know certain viruses and certain conditions have predilections for certain groups more so than others. We can name malaria. Well, malaria affects people equally horribly, but the genetic adaptation that malaria endemic countries in Africa have come up, that their genes came up with, that is having one bad copy of the hemoglobin. When you end up with the two bad copies, you end up with sickle cell. But having one hemoglobin F that remains, which is so roundabout. before you're an air breather, the hemoglobin in your body that carries the oxygen around is called hemoglobin F, with F being for fetal, because it's typically only in, we're not air breathers yet. However, once you come to the outside and become an air breather, that hemoglobin F is pooped out of the body, and the body makes new hemoglobin A for adult. Because are you an adult yet? No, but you're also not a fetus. So having one copy of the hemoglobin F and one copy of hemoglobin A is protective against malaria infections. But if you end up with the two bad copies, then you end up with sickle cell. And from what I hear, 0 out of 0 stars do not recommend sickle cell anemia. Or just don't marry your cousins, because sickle cell, Tay-Sachs, cystic fibrosis, a whole bunch of other funny things. Yeah, just say no. Maybe we do need to go back to asking the Amish if they will accept newbies. Do you get married? Can you get married into the Amish? Can you apply? Do you have to just go to the Amish church services? I don't know what. It's my brain is like completely fixated on. You're not born Amish. Can you become Amish? Somebody knows. Oh, you know what? Maybe is his name a misnomer? Is Amish Saku Amish? Maybe I'll just have to go clickety clackety over to Amish and be like, can you? Are you? If you are, then maybe he's not on camera either. Do. Oh, speaking of Amish and cameras, they're in Washington State. I was sometimes, not relatively frequently, we watch ridiculous, or not televised, but Zoom court hearings, because people are funny and government and understanding what goes on, because hopefully you're never there and you won't see it unless you watch it on the infowebs. But there was a gentleman who was trying to move his case to an in-person, because for all intents and purposes, I agree, Washington State was denying his freedom of religion by forcing him into a Zoom courtroom where he had to be on camera. And some Amish sects are very particular about no cameras, no video of their faces. It's kind of the same way that the Muslims are their art, Arab and Muslim art, there's no faces in it, because they're just not face people. They're beautiful, ornate, geometric designs and spectacularness, but there's no faces. The Amish, some of them are the same way. That was a roundabout. I don't know. Oh, right, that's where I was getting to. I guess I'll just have to wait around and be like, hey, Amish. Or if somebody chats with Amish on the regular, you mind asking the question and reporting back? I'm curious. I don't know the answers, but we can ask, chat, and then brainstorm where we think we might be able to procure said answers. Alright, look at all these pretty petals. Let's do it. Let me move the around. I'm just putting off finishing the mummer's necklace and sewing petals so that I can I don't like to waste a big sheet, so I try to fill up as much as possible, and then we'll set them all free all at once. So if I did a little bit at a time, I'd end up wasting a whole bunch on the outside. Let's just get resituated. Is there anything else on our bitch list of disasters for today? The planning one. We need to. I can't live feeling hopeless and that there's not anything I or we as individuals coming together in these random loose coalitions of groups, that there's nothing we can. I can't live feeling that hopeless because I don't believe it. Just don't know what it is. All right. Yup. Yeah, we talked about that. What? Oh, well, that's a funny. Speaking of AI, HIPAA, AI government things, ICU, the medical privacy. What's the point? Hey, welcome. I hope you're spectacular. I am so good. So many petals, so many leaves. Oh, just, yeah. So grateful that the internet, that the three alien space cats have only mucked up the works just enough. Be silly. But I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're surviving the heat wave. I'm sorry you guys up north and out east have been stealing my 100-degree summer weather because it's only been in the 80s. It's not even been 90 yet this year in where I'm at, and that's kind of cold for summer. So we keep having forest fires, but I mean, fires this season, and it just rings differently. Oh yeah, AI, all of the operating. What's the point of having of medical practices making you sign that you're not? They won't share your medical information when AI is scrubbing their keyboards while they type their visits. Darn, you're getting another heat wave. That's what I saw. Yeah, the weather this year is fascinatingly interesting, making it really hard to grow things. Not enough water in some places, too much water in other places, and planting being shortened because of fuel and fertilizers. Yeah, I hear good to get outside while it's early. Let's do a tick check. We don't want anybody to get no alpha-gal, no Lyme, no Rocky Mountain spotted fever. I'm kind of like waiting for it to get up to 90, but yeah. I'm sure we'll have our turn. It just, oh, that's good. Or at least you're getting rain to go with it. Oh, that makes it so much better. Yeah, rain and heat far superior to just heat. And but I worry about you guys too with it being over 100% humidity. Hopefully the grid keeps up with all of the AC use. It really is important. Oh, don't go to the doctor, problem solved. Well, that is a solution to that. Fair. All right, touche. Touche. Yeah. All right, I've been put into my corner. These dark petals are pretty. And camera 2 decided to wait to fluff up. I'm so excited by those little chili de arbo on the plants. It's so funny. They've got the little flowers at the end, and how they go from being like crooked to just like standing up straight up on the plant. Phoenix, do you know what you're doing? Yeah, shut up. Stop. I need some more funniness because we've been pushing all the buttons. Oh, that's no time. Oh, he ruined Cadbury cream eggs. Yeah, fair for you only go in for real emergencies, broken bones and whatnot. Yeah, yeah. It's really challenging because that's another whole field that's gotten. Well, there is there. I don't think there's a field that not been utterly fluffed up. Oh, horror popping in on the tubes. Yeah, Canada's. we're Canada's rep in the chat on the card today. Oh, Ontario, Ontario, only creature is great. Oh, yeah, that's all the bullshit. Because of true. Yeah, alright. Oh, yeah, Canada welcoming each other. Good, chaps. Good. And is that for I'm just rewriting the words to America the Beautiful by praising Canada. You're welcome. I really like this word. Ay. We'll fix it, but at least we can remember how to do stuff with our hands and make stuff. We're not going to be completely hopeless and hopeless if I can help it, because maybe that's the thing too. My brain, without knowing, and even with it not mattering, the instigating insult, the consequences are all going to end up being rather similar, so it just doesn't matter. But I don't know. Actually, I do know. My olive trees are growing more new little leaves, and I'm very excited. I can't tell whether I'm more excited for home pressed olive oil or home cured olives. But that also is going to be an exercise in delayed gratification, as the trees are 12 inches tall. It will be at least another 2 years, I think, before they're big enough to think about producing olives. The thing that Circus is all about, delayed gratification. Train, prepare. Oh, also, I was thinking, I guess I'm gonna have to do my camera. I was kind of hoping that I could do the paraffin wax seal technique on apple and pear butter. Remember that I did that with my dog when we made raspberry blackberry jam one year. Got it into the glass jars, and then we just melted paraffin on top and used that as our sealing technique. But I guess the AI overlords are trying to say, no, Phoenix, you should actually do a proper canning. So, oh, you will have bumper crops of olives in 300 years. Exactly. Yes, this is one of our legacies. Yep. Circus will live on forever because olives. I know. I'm so excited. I don't. These trees really are a part in my head. Are This is a legacy for me. And of 100%, yes. Yup. There's in Greece, in Turkey, in all of these places. Relax, welcome. Before you come back from your smoking, step away, but circus of cockroaches. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I had fun. Oh yeah, canning apple butter. Is it? Can I get away with doing the paraffin sealing, or should I just make sure I've got enough canning jars and actually? How did you? Because I remember things. Phoenix has got a very odd tale. I try to remember interesting factoids about folks and habits and patterns. And I know that you said before that you step out to have a smoke. Are you on the menthol or non-menthol? How about that? This is a question I don't know the answer to. Because if I had to guess, are you smoke? Is it Newports or Menthol American Spirits? Tell me. Curious Phoenixes want to know. Because I'm guessing. Oh, THC. All right. Okay, wrong. Smokable. I always assume when somebody says they're going out to smoke that it's for tobacco, but oh, Allie, I have to make sure of the jars and to make sure that I do have brand new lids, and I will go through and make sure that the jars that there's no cracks so that they make a good seal. But I do have a canner, and I've got all this stuff. I just trying to be cheeky about it, but no, I'll do it the right way and report back. Because it's the apples and pears are getting ripe, so nobody picks them. So Dove gets mad, and I come home with, like, giant bags full of them, and oh, how dare you! You're welcome. You're welcome. I know. Here I was making assumptions. Oh, relax. True. Probably got that from your family. That's how they say it too. Oh, that's funny, Allie. I don't think there are any menthol THC ones. No, I don't. But wouldn't that be something? A little hint of mint. I guess, depending on how, I guess you could take, because flips. Very rarely do I interact with folks who talk about the smokable thing that is the combination of THC with tobacco all rolled up again. But I guess you could use, maybe if you made menthol spliffs. I think you could make one. I just don't know why people just don't. Other than why bother making a spliff when you've got all these, like, high potent edibles and this, that, and the other thing? But also, California, you're so bizarre. You can't smoke tobacco anywhere. But they've got the new cafes where you can go and smoke marijuana inside, but you can't have tobacco. Like, what the? These things that are, you either no for all or yes for all. Like, don't be. You can't tell me out of one side of your mouth that smoking one thing is acceptable in public, but something else isn't. No. Monty Python, aka Monty Python-ish. It's just a wafer. A thin puff, monsieur. Yes. It's just a little dribble of Zimmensol in this leaf. Enough to notice. If these aren't really Newports, or, well, it was mostly newbies that for the funny person who was like, I'd like the Virginia Slim Ultralight Menthol 120s, please. All those. Are people still selling the Virginia Slims? Have they gone defunct also? So many things on by the waysides. Oh well. In the name of protecting us, we lose our freedom. Oh, speaking of losing our freedoms, God darn it all. This will be my last rant for a moment. That with all of the shenanigans happening, the House of Representatives has acted that they're trying to have their own our American version of Digital Kids Safety Privacy Act stuff. So if you want to not have to do some age verification to show your pass at the door at the circus, I might consider making a big stink, among other things. Like an actual proof of life, Mitch McConnell. I think you're dead. You're real dead. and that your wife never loved you because a loving wife would not have flown to another country while you were in the ICU. Maybe she flew over there so that she could bring back some magical miracle medication. Maybe he will come back. Maybe they've just been keeping him in Tupperware and he's gonna wake up and he's just gonna like set into the sunset. But I think in reality the likelihood of that is 0 out of 0. If not, like, if the plug has not been pulled, that being kept alive artificially and mechanically, and he's kind of air breathing by the shh of the air going into his lungs, but no, no, no. All right, we could look for 2 hours. We sewed some good stuff. I can almost set these petals free, and then we can think about making some more jewelry. Maybe we'll do a bracelet, a cufflet with some of these. I was trying to think about like mixing the different flowers, the different petals, so that they look more realistic with alternating different shades of petals and sizes, because most flowers don't have the same size and color for all of their petals. But we'll get there. But yeah, I'll do a little sketch because I'm really the combination of reverse applique where you put two layers of fabric stitched together, but then the Richelieu, which is the cut work with the little pictures and stuff. This combination of Richelieu and reverse applique is really playing my brain. Well, so many flowers and all sorts of things. I think add this to things that I think, unless maybe I will. I don't like that they've co-opted white roses, but you'll know that something's happened to Phoenix if start doing ad reads for Rumble Wallet, and I'm just like, I'm not sewing any other colored flowers except for white roses. Those will be signs that my brain's been infected, and it's not really me. So I don't think I've got a passcode for you guys to rather do like a check of is that really Phoenix, but Big Phoenix will probably sew only white roses, make some idiocracy claims about the White Rose Society, which no. Don't play those games. No. All right, Hey Loki, do you want to come up and say end the show with me? Come up, give me one last. Here, they want to see you before I hit the buttons. Come on. You're making me look bad. Come on. Loki, come here. All right, I'm going to feed you dinner in just 1 second, but I want you to come up here. Come here. Hurry. We got to end the show. All right, Loki wants everybody to have a spectacular week. Stay cool. Do something with your hands. Don't disappoint your ancestors. Be healthy. Stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings. I will be back on Saturday at noon p.m. and then again on Sunday at noon p.m. I don't know if I'm super spicy. Maybe we'll throw in some extra shows now that I don't know. We'll see. We're going to make stuff. I'm going to stop blabbering. You guys be awesome. Hello, fluffy cutie. Oh, look at how dirty you are. This is why we can't always do fine stitching, because Loki runs around outside and then is all the fluff that gets caught in his fur. Alright, give me that. I hear their cockadoodle dinner bell going off. So, you guys be awesome. I Smash some buttons on the way out for me, please, because we are trying to be the most disliked but most followed show on this side of 3i Atlas. Ellie, I will try not to get hit by a big hail again. Yeah, I heard all the stories I heard when they had the tornado back on the East Coast 2 years ago. What just happened here? I don't know what this means. Oh, did somebody degraded? Recovering. Oh, I broke. All right, I guess I'm breaking the internet, so I don't know what just happened. That's so weird. It said YouTube was degrading and now they're recovering. All right, I'm breaking the internet, so I'm gonna let you go so we don't completely. Remember, boys and girls, don't talk to your toasters, don't talk to your refrigerator, don't talk to the washing machine. Talk to real people and do something with your hands. All right. PTFN!